Hi everyone, my name is Maya. I feel so excited for making this video finally. Today I'll be sharing with you my experience of being an immigrant and what it teaches you in life. Me and my husband and our dog, just one at the time, moved from Belarus to Poland a year ago. I think it was kind of an emotional decision based on many factors that were happening in our life, but looking back, I do think that that was one of the most transformative experiences in our relationships and in our personal lives, because it definitely turned our whole world upside down. I think the most important and the first thing that you face when moving to another country or city is becoming lonely. The reality of not physically seeing the people that you love and being able to hear them without the digital filter and see them in real life and spend time with them is definitely absolutely a different experience rather than speaking with them on the phone. Off-topic thing that I'm actually sitting right now in front of our balcony, and we have this little bird feeding thing with little nuts and fats, and a little bird is literally sitting there and eating the nuts and it looks like the sweetest thing ever. And I think also the important factor in this is the language. You cannot express yourself in all of the ways that you want to when speaking in a different language, because you literally don't have the vocabulary to explain yourself fully. And I've learned and I saw that many of the people that I know who moved to different places, they actually build connections with people who speak their native language. I wouldn't say that it's a suggestion or an advice of mine to move to a different country and find the same people who you lived with before in terms of culture and language, but I think it definitely helps with adaptation and feeling of loneliness. Immigration definitely has its phases. There's either a theory where you have to live a quarter of your whole lifetime in a new country to be fully adapted and become a native there. There's another theory that says that immigration comes with phases of 1 year of living, 3 years of living, and 5 or 7 years, just like the phases in relationships. But whatever it is, it definitely is a process, and it's definitely a process with many different emotions, not only positive ones. Accepting the different stages of your immigration life, of your life in general, is important. And the most important thing that helped me in this point that I'm making is creating a perspective for myself. What me and my husband love to do is thinking or manifesting or dreaming about what we else want in life. So we're already thinking about our next immigration, and I definitely understand that having the skills that I have now, I will deal with our next immigration a lot easier because I already know how it feels too. The next thing and the last thing is understanding how livable and lifeful you actually are, because I never thought that I would go through all of these things and survive. My brain always made me think that in case of anything, I will just simply die and stop existing because of the hardships in my life. It's actually a beautiful thing seeing yourself in perspective and understanding how many things you went through. I think the most important in all of these stages that you're going through and all of these emotions that you're experiencing is answering yourself the question, why are you doing this? Because my life priority, my life value is growth and change and development, and I always try to think of my life as a line that doesn't go straight but goes a little bit up. And for me, moving to another country is a step up, and it's not an easy one, but I do think that in the perspective of 5-10 years, I'll be thanking myself for making this decision, because even if we come back to the country that we came from, it will already be a part of our life history, and it brings a lot of inner confidence in yourself and understanding that you can do it even if you thought that you weren't able to. Actually, being an immigrant is fun. It brings so many learning grounds for you mentally, which is the point number one for me, because I love psychology and human mentality. So thank you for taking the time to listen to my point of view on immigration and how I dealt with it with this year. We'll see how the year number 2 goes, where it brings us, and I appreciate your time. I would be grateful to see you again. Thank you so much for being with me. Let me know what you think, and if you're an immigrant, what are the things that you went through, and what are the advice you will share with other people if you would want to. and I will see you next time, and thank you so much for being here. Goodbye.